Today's home fitness workout video is a 7-minute HIIT workout which is suitable for every level, and then we are finishing off with doing 3 minutes of arm toning. So this suits absolutely everyone, so even if you're a beginner you can join in. Now what is really important, if you haven't done a warm-up, I suggest you hit the pause button now, do a warm-up. If not, we're going to get ready to get straight into today's workout. So the first move we're going to be doing is we are going to do these deep skaters lunges. We are going to be doing this for a duration of 40 seconds. So if we just start now, so you've got the timer up there on the left. Now if you're a beginner, you're simply following me on the left. If you want the more of a challenging workout, follow me on the right. So we are now on week 4 if you've been following November's challenge, and it has been a real mishmash of workouts. But you know what, I just wanted to give everyone so many different variations. Some of you here at Lisa's Squad prefer longer workouts, some shorter, so I just wanted to make sure I was doing something for everyone. Plus, if you followed it from day 1 to the end of the challenge, you will definitely tone up, feel fitter, and have dropped a dress size, which was our goal as well. Alright, so next move coming up, you got a 10-second break. You can march on the spot or you can go straight into the move if you want. We're going to be doing this one for 40 seconds. So important thing here, you keep your back straight, your tummy is tight, and you're just extending both arms down. If you want a slightly easier variation, if you're a beginner, follow me on the left, just have your arms out in front. And actually you might even find halfway through holding the arms out is a bit too long. Just then place your hands on your hips and just go for doing knee raises instead of straight leg kicks. All right, that's good. So let's just keep that going. So today's a quick workout. We are doing, as I said, 7 minutes worth of HIIT workout where we are doing these standing dynamic calorie burning, fat burning exercises. Then we are going to finish off with 3 minutes of simply toning the arms, 2 and 1. All right, so your next move coming up. Now this one, we're going to do a really deep squat. If you want to work really hard, now this one is tough, you follow me on the right. So it's like you start in a crouching position and then you're going to extend the legs straight. So it's like you're holding onto your toes, you bend down. Now actually I find this one too hard to do for the full 40 seconds. So what I tend to do is do 20 seconds of the exercise on the right, then I go straight into the exercise on the left, which, you know, you can always chop and change with these. All right, that's good. Let's just keep that going. So we've got a deep squat. So we just really bend that low and then coming up. It's also actually, if you are doing the one on the right, it's incredible for hamstring flexibility. And let's go 2 and 1. All right, so next move coming up, this time you go for doing 8 power punches, and then we're doing a drop down as if you're doing a burpee, come straight up, and 8 punches, sorry. So with this one, again, if you're a beginner, just do 8 punches, and then what I want you to do, instead of doing the drop down, just do a step back, either leg, and then straight back to your punches. So if you count yourself, do your 8 punches and then drop down. And really, if you want to work even harder, you can punch your arms up higher. So punch them up towards the ceiling. That makes the workout more intense. And you do that drop down squat. That's good. You've got 15 seconds to go. And remember, the first part of today's workout, we've got 2 parts, is all about getting that heart rate up. So we're increasing your calorie burn. That's good. 4, let's go 3, take it 2 and 1. All right, so next move coming up, this one looks funny. We are doing what I call ladder runs, and then we're going to do 4 deep hops. So with this one, again, if you're a beginner, just march it out, but take your arms above your head. If you count yourself, because my counting, sometimes I do 8, sometimes I do 10, so ignore me. But you want to be doing a ratio of 10 ladder climbs and then 4 deep hop jumps from one side to the other. So this one here, you can see we're working so many muscle groups. We're also doing that sideways motion as well. Okay, that's it. Well done. You've got 15 seconds left to go and jump it across. So imagine when you're doing those jumps, the lower you're in that kind of squat position, the harder you're working, and it's like you're just hopping from one side to the other. Okay, perfect. So that is the first round done. And we're simply now going to repeat that all once more. So let's get ready to go straight back into that skater's lunge. Now you can wait for the timer or you can go straight into it depending on how hard you want to work. But remember, it's important. You always want to challenge yourself, because It's when you challenge yourself is when you see results and get results. And there's a really interesting question someone asked me the other day. They've really struggled. They've had 2 weeks where they've just had no motivation. They felt lethargic. But you know what? We all have times like that. But that's the interesting thing. When we stop exercising, that's when our energy levels start to decline. So it's even harder to get back going. So that's where, if you can, always be working out, like even if it's just 4 minutes a day or doing a quick little walk, it'll keep your energy levels higher. That's where it's easy to keep on track. All right, so you've got your next move coming up. Again, you can wait for the timer or you can go straight into it. But don't beat yourself up about it. We all have it. I have it. Like sometimes I really, really struggle. And what I have to do is just really make myself do it. But then once I start working out, I'm like, oh my God, I feel so much better. And I think if you are feeling really tired, don't then try and make yourself do a really long workout. Just find a short little 4-minute workout, put on your favorite music, and you will instantly, I promise you, feel so much better once you've done it. All right, that's good. Let's just go last 15 seconds, doing really well. Just make sure you keep the tummy tight for me. So we're reaching down, and remember, you choose your move. The left one is slightly easier. The one on the right is always a little bit more challenging. You got 4. Let's go 3, take it 2, and 1. So you can march it out or you can go straight into this one. Now remember, to do this on the right for the whole 40 seconds is pretty tough. So you might want to do it for 10 seconds and then switch to the one on the left. So again, just work to your own intensity. So you just come down low, then extend the legs up straight. And by having the fingertips on the ground, make sure that those knees don't push past your arms. All right, because it is important that you don't bend that low that the knees overshoot the legs. That your knees don't overshoot your toes is what I'm trying to say. That's good. All right, and listen to your body. If you don't like that exercise, you could simply just do a light march on the spot or a gentle jog. You've got 10 seconds to go. Let's keep that going, and let's go last 5 and go 4, take it 3, 2, and a 1. All right, well done. Okay, so next move coming up, we're going to do a ratio of where you do 8 of those power punches and then simply take it to that jump down, straight back up, and 8 power punches again. So my point is, after you've done this workout, you might feel challenged, but you will feel so buzzed. You will feel so kind of full of energy, and if you think about it, if we come back from work, we just sit on the sofa, which is so tempting when we're tired. But the thing is, then we feel even more tired. Whereas if we get up and do a quick little workout, then we've recharged ourselves. And think about it a bit like your iPhone or your smartphone. When it's running out of battery, it will just die. It does nothing. It doesn't operate. The minute you give it a bit of power, then you can work it completely. Everything works. Well, that's the same with exercise. Think of your body like that. When you work out, you recharge yourself. All right, so next move coming up, we've got those 10 ladder runs, and then you've got your 4 side hops, okay? So again, if you want to, you can do the high impact on the right, which is obviously a lot harder. And again, with this one, the wider you take the jump and the lower you are with those jumps, harder that is. And if you're following me on the left, let's do it with good posture, tummy tight, and you are working harder as you take the arms above, higher up, because then they're above heart level, so your heart is working a little bit harder. That's good. All right, so it's the last time of doing these ones today, and then we're going to finish off just doing that 3-minute arm toning exercise. That's good, reaching that up. So we've got last 10 seconds. And we're nearly done, doing really well. And let's go 4, take it 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Okay, so now we're doing 3-minute arm toning. If you need to, you can hit the pause button if you want to grab some water. I'm going to quickly run into a different room, change outfit, and then we are going to get going on this 3-minute workout. So this is the move coming up. You're going to come into a split stance, palms behind, and let's just pulse it up for 30 seconds. Really simple move this. Make sure you've got your palms facing up to the ceiling for me. And this one here, I'm specifically working through the back of your upper arms. arms. If you've done my arm workouts, then you'll be familiar with this move. It's one of my favorites. It is incredible because it really tones and sculpts your arms without building bulk, gives nice definition. Let's go 3, take it 2 and 1. You've got 10 seconds preview of the next move. You can go straight into it or you can wait for it to come up. Now your feet are hip width distance apart, knees slightly bent, tummy is tight, arms are straight up, and your palms pressed together, and it's like your fingertips are touching, aiming to touch your shoulder blades, and then extend straight back up. That's good, reaching that up and back down. And I never use weights for toning my arms. I like to just use endurance, working on doing endurance. That way we then don't build bulk. You get that definition without getting kind of bulky arms with lots of veins popping out. You can use weights, it's just my personal preference not to. There is nothing wrong in using weights. All right, now this time, let's just go to standing tiny circles, and we are just gonna do 15 seconds in one direction and then 15 in the other. Now you could be stood with your feet hip width distance apart, one knee slightly bent, whatever feels comfortable. You could also be walking around the room. All right, that's good, and just keeping that going. That's it. Aim to keep the fingertips in line with your shoulders, and let's go 3, 2, 1. Now just take it back to the opposite direction for me. So as I said, weights, I prefer to use the weight of my arms. It's like now when you're doing this, how heavy do your arms feel? Do you feel the burn? Do you feel the challenge? Then we know it's working. Let's go 3, 2 and 1. All right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to repeat that arm routine once more, which is going to give us that total of 3 minutes. So you can go straight into it, or you can wait for that timer to come up. So again, you're in a split stance, knees slightly bent, you're leaning slightly into that exercise, palms are up, and just lift that through. That's good. And just reaching that one up. So it's like you're trying to take your arms as far up behind you as you can, palms face away, lifting that through. That's good. And with endurance, by doing an exercise for a longer period of time is what helps lengthen the exercise. When you use weights and a shorter period of time, that shortens the muscle. So what we want to do, or I personally want to do with these exercises, get you long, lean and toned. All right, so next exercise, have your feet so they're hip width distance apart, knees bent, tummy tight. You can go straight into it or wait for the time. You got your palms pressed together. Let's get ready now to take the fingertips down in between the shoulder blades and then extend straight back up. And so this one here is really good for working the back of the upper arms. That's it. Excellent, well done. And let's just go last 15 seconds. That's good. And then we've got last 10. And if any of you here are on Instagram, then do check my Instagram out today. This video goes up because I'm off to an exciting event and I'm going to show it to you on Insta stories. All right, so this one, have your palms facing down. We're going to do those tiny circles. It is really important on this one to keep your fingertips in line with the shoulders. Do those tiny circles, and halfway through, I'm then going to tell you, and we'll just change that direction. That's good. Hold on, and let's just go last 5, take it 4, go 3, 2 and 1. Now circle it back in the opposite direction for me, and keep the tummy tight. Think about how you're standing. Just make sure you've got one leg slightly bent. You can be marching on the spot as well for this one if you want. And we are so nearly finished with today's workout. 3, 2 and 1, and you are done. So let's go for doing a cool down stretch. Now if you need to, you can hit the pause button if you want to grab some water. If not, we'll go straight into doing a full stretch workout. And as you can see, I've changed outfits again and in a different location. So first stretch, let's just take a 1 foot back. So aim to take the heel down to the ground, hands are on the bent leg. We're just feeling that stretch through the calf muscle, holding that there. And let's now take that to the opposite leg. And to the left here, this is my healthy video interactive habit calendar, and in fact all the products on the left, these are all available on my website, video ebooks, online training plans. There is literally something there for everyone. All right, so next stretch now, just feel that through the back of your upper thighs. So this one here, we're stretching through the hamstring, just hands are on the bent leg. Let's just take that now to the opposite leg. That's good. And just really make sure you're just feeling that nice stretch. So this one running all down through the thigh. Let's now go for doing that quadricep stretch. So with this one here, just make sure your knees are, or your standing knee is slightly bent, tummy is tight. And if you need to, you can hold onto the wall, obviously for balance. And then we'll take that to the opposite leg. Actually, this is a really interesting thing I've had amazing response from, is my 21-day self-belief online course. So this one, I send you a video, or you get access to a video every single day, which sets you a challenge all about realizing your self-worth and having self-belief. And you know, it goes back to about motivation and confidence. Once you've got the confidence and motivation, that's where you can literally achieve miracles and grab your dreams. It's so important. I cannot stress enough. It's like healthy eating, you know, what you need to eat well, but also you need to believe in yourself. Never doubt who you are. Never doubt what you're capable of. All right, that's good. So well done. If you liked today's video, please do give it a thumbs up if you're not already, then definitely subscribe to my channel, and I will see you back here tomorrow. We've got another workout, and then as said, this is the last week, and then on Monday we are back to doing another makeup tip workout from Lauren, and then that is November's challenge done. So well done. Any questions, let me know in the comments down below, and well done for today's training.